just drove. How many people in a row did you just drive?
I don't know. We have probably 15, 20 guys.
Yeah, is that any harder or easier than racing? You know, going a couple laps and
I
dialing
think
it back.
a little bit of both. I think ultimately easier because you brake every 2 laps, so you get to have a chance to kind of catch your breath. And in a race situation, you're just constant, non-stop. So a little bit easier, I think.
Yeah. How did you start racing?
I started racing go-karts when I was 11 years old, and pretty much like a lot of the other drivers, you do well, you progress. By the time when you're 15, 16 years old, you go to the open wheel junior series, and if you do well again, you keep progressing until you get to the INDYCAR level, the highest one.
Are you racing this the coming event?
I'm not racing this week, no. This year I've done 3 races. I did the Indy 500, the race at Texas Motor Speedway, and the 500 miles at Pocono.
Yeah. So why did you choose racing? What was something that you?
It's just one of those things that just started. It always starts for fun, and it's just something that I was really passionate about right away and really enjoyed doing. So it was just a logical thing for me to chase that dream.
Awesome. So what's the like end goal with it? Like, where do you want to end up?
I mean, I think hopefully one day being, the Series champion, winning the Indy 500, it's the biggest race that we have. It's kind of our crown jewel of the sport. That is the ultimate goal, I think, not only for me, a lot of drivers.
Okay. How does if you were describing the cars to somebody who knew nothing about them, how do they work?
In comparison to a regular street car, your street car, you've got body work all around the car. In an open wheel car, obviously your head is out in the wind, the tires, the wheels are exposed, so the suspension's exposed to the outside, and you're sitting right in the middle. It's only one person right in the middle driving, right? You don't have passenger seat, nothing like that. We've got one in the 2-seater ride, so people can experience what it feels like it. So it's very race specific. You've got about 750 horsepower in the engine. We use the current engine is a V6 twin turbo from Honda and Chevy as manufacturers. Speeds up to 240 miles an hour at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Average speeds of 230 miles an hour around there. So it's a very advanced machine. We have full paddle shifting with clutch in the steering wheel. We don't use a foot clutch anymore, and it's all new technology that's constantly being innovated.
Very cool. Okay, is there anything I didn't ask about that you think is important or you want people to know?
I don't know.
No.
It's all good.
Cool. Awesome.
I appreciate it.